It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, it's glistening.
Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my vlogs. What's that? Today is day 13. Today I've got my English mock GCSE. I'm quite nervous. Don't really think that I'm gonna do well, you know. But I am gonna try, just like I tried my Welsh yesterday. I've got to do some things before we leave because I'm like late. Yes, so I'm gonna go downstairs, pack my bag. Oh, I'm not gonna take a bag today. Nah, it's fine. I'm not taking a bag. I'll just take my coat and scarf. Just coat. And then I've got a cut right there, and it's like, ouch. So I'm not picking my nose. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, so I am gonna go downstairs, do my teeth, have some breakfast maybe, because I'm not that type of person that'll eat breakfast in the morning, otherwise it just makes me feel sick, you know. Yes, so I'll probably maybe see you during school, maybe see you after school, you know, maybe, I don't know. I'll try and be a good vlogger today and not forget to do my outro or intro, you know, like I did this one, and try and make it a bit longer than the last one because I lost some of the footage, so it was kind of short. I'm not going to lose footage this time. I'm actually going to like keep the footage in one section, you know, so so that's it. I'm the worst vlogger, you know. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna get ready to go because we need to go in a minute. So see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, I'm actually back from school now. It is 16:51, so 10 to 5. I am going to a special event with my second cousin, I think. He's running it. He's like runs like this dog walking business. So I'm gonna try and get some clips of that for you guys. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go at like 5:30 or something. Just go down there and have a look. I think it'll be quite fun. I don't know, we'll see if we can take Ralph to get him trained and stuff. It's like some basic stuff, but like at least some training, you know. That's it. I seen Kate Clark today instead of yesterday because her daughter was ill. But I redo my hair because it looks fancy, you know, right now. I've got to get stuff ready for school tomorrow because it's Christmas jumper day. We get to wear jeans and trainers, so I'll have to find them. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I will be back maybe there or after if I couldn't film any, just in case. So I'm not promising clips from it, but I will try. So, bye.
Biting or harming another soldier or you, then the only way you can manage that is using suppressive things that are suppressive. So in the short term, it's good. In the medium long term, obviously that's not good. You want to address it away from that situation. It's too late, but you're there. You've got a job to do and you've got to deal with it. So no, you wouldn't. A force-free handler would go up his arse. People coming through. These were changing the concepts of dominance in terms of its feasibility and credibility. Findings of behavioural studies in the 1970s, all wolves would achieve alpha status if they lived long enough to breed. They were able to leave in search of a breeding female, which obviously, if you were searching in if you were studying dogs or wolves in captivity, when they get to a mature age where they want to go and seek out a bitch to mate with and start their own group of their own, they wouldn't have that. And a lot of people, and it's not to discredit your everyday owner, but it's quite easy to pull the wool over their eyes and perceive that they're seeing instant results. Instant. Yeah, and so did I before I knew any better. Sorry, that probably sounds a bit disrespectful, but at the end of the day, like a lot of the methods that I see him implementing, some of the work he does is fine, but I don't agree with the motives.
I use flooding in what I do, and what I might do is I might take a dog that is fearful on a group walk with another dog. However, the dog's muzzle on a long ride always has an escape if it wants, and we very much work at the threshold, and we work on sort of distances and gradually implementing and carefully choosing the dogs that are there. There being many distractions, for example. So there's different, and that is, come on mate, you're all right. Look, they are fine. Whereas the previous one is, you've got to do it or else.
Yeah, so it's given the dog the option. I've got an example of that as well. So we had dogs that simply had a huge issue with jumping up into a van. They would not go up, and quite often, when we were trying to rewire the way the dog viewed the van, we built it up with doing training in and around the van, so it didn't always have this preset assumption that he's going to be thrown in. He had a lot of negative experiences with vans, because often when you're pressed for time, this is the problem with the army, so when you're pressed for time, you kind of have to do away with what you're training, and you just have to do it. And if you press for time, yeah, so anyway, we try and fix it by doing training around the van, so it has a more positive image of the van. Then we do it with the van doors open. We do normal training, not even doing anything with the van, just training around the van. And then we'll be doing things like getting a Kong up onto the first step, and then getting the dog to stand up, and then you ease it all the way in, step by step by step by step.
Would you do that luring or shaping?
I wouldn't like to use luring. I like to shape it, because equally with a lure, then you run the chance of the dog getting so fixated on the reward, then it won't realise how far gone it has. It might be going over the threshold when it realises, and then you go steps and steps back. Same with like the catwalk, you know, on agility. If you've got like the catwalk that goes up and then you've got the bar, it's quite high up off the ground. If you try and use lures all the way up to the top,
Suddenly
the dog that's fixated on the dog that might be scared of heights might not even be realising that it's at the height until it's too late. And at the point of where it's got to the last tree and it's right at the top, he's not ready for that, he's not prepared for that, and then he's going to freak, and then he's going to fall and injure himself. More negativity, you go even further back. So yeah, that's why I try and use shaping rather than is that the same for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, happy. But yeah, it's just sort of clearing the air, because I know there are people that do support the way that Caesar Martin trains and do regard him as a good trainer. I don't think any trainer always agrees with everything that another trainer does.
There's some bits Caesar.
You know, there's some parts of his work that I actually think, oh, okay, that's good. But in terms of how he describes the motives for the dogs and why his methods work, I disagree with that, because I find that it's the learning process that he's actually enforcing that is getting the learning process to achieve what he wants, not because anybody has achieved a certain status. And we'd leave what we couldn't eat, and we'd leave the carcass outside the village, so the wolves didn't come into the village. But then, over millennia, wolves and man are seeing each other as beneficiaries of that relationship. We're feeding the wolves. The wolves are getting food from us. They don't need to hunt humans because we provide food for them. And then, at the same time, having the wolves in close proximity to a camp would be a deter. Yeah, would be a deterrent for other predators as well. So there was a benefit from both. At some point, I don't know whether you're familiar with the study about oxytocin.
we're having a tea break. Oh my god, it's cold outside. We don't need to stand right here because it's cold. Like, we're having a tea break. It's quite interesting, really. Yeah, it is. Back in a minute. So I am just getting into bed now. It is. Wait, let me have a look. What time it is? Nearly 9:30. So I'm gonna go to sleep, ready for the morning. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. My question is, do you put blue on a Christmas tree? Like the colour blue on a Christmas tree? I would say no, but that's my opinion. So thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit the post notification bell, because I will be posting every day until Christmas, and possibly carry on. Just why not, hey? Yeah, so see you guys tomorrow for day 14. Bye.